like that shit, yeah. A lot of y'all staring at him like, yo, he fat and black. He gonna be hilarious, yeah. No, yeah, I'm from South Philly, man. Yeah. That's good to know. Do y'all know who I know? I'm pretty sure you're not from the same place I'm from. Looking at her face like you didn't grow up with me. No, like I'm from the city. One thing I realized about growing up in the city is I never really seen nature face to face. I remember first day of summer this year, a butterfly was flying right at me. I didn't know what it was. I ran into a parked car. I never seen a butterfly that close before. I thought it was a loose bird. I was like, who the hell let they cockatoo out this time of day? That can't be healthy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't like none of that stuff. Like I got stopped at a red light on my way to a show, and across the intersection there was a group of like 16 deer standing over there. All right, I'm be honest, probably only one deer, but I was so scared that I felt like 16 deer. And at that point, I understood how white women feel when y'all stop your car in a bad neighborhood. I get it now. Because I didn't think they want to do anything to me, but I still lock my doors. You know what I mean? Just in case. I didn't want them running up on me, you know what I mean? No, like I come from a bad neighborhood. I grew up in a horrible neighborhood. And I know I was bad because like I had the only dad for a 20 block radius. Like that's how you know you're in a horrible neighborhood. It was to the point where just to make friends, I had to act like I didn't have a dad just to fit in. People would come to me like, yo, I heard you got a dad. Dad? You know anybody friend ain't got no dads? Get out of here. It's a dad-free zone. Nobody got no dads around here. It was bad, man. Like it was messy because one day, like I was hanging out with some thugs. I wasn't hanging out with no thugs. I'm sorry. Some thugs ran up on me and my dad. And I mean, just so you know, like thugs, they never had a dad before, and they really wanted one. So they tried to steal mine. They tried to steal like he was a pair of Jordans or something. Hey, yo, big man, give me your dad. I was like, what the? Yeah, you, big man, what the fuck are you gonna do with my dad? I'm gonna make him play catch with me, that's what I'm gonna do. Make him play catch till his arms get tired and I feel better about myself. Oh, man. That's funny, look, it's funny, because some of y'all are laughing, y'all like, those jokes are good, but I still don't believe he has a dad. Most people think black dads don't stay, that's what I think. I know some white dads don't stay either, so don't feel too fucking good. White dad's a piece of shit. I know, I got white friends. I eat hummus, I know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I know. Well, white dads stink, you know what I mean? No, it's cool. Like I had a teacher in middle school, he didn't believe I had a dad either. He was a white guy, and it's pertinent to the story, that's why I said it. But one day I was acting up in class, he said to me, Chris, he said, Chris, if you keep acting up, I want you to get your mom on the phone. I said, you can't call my mom, you gotta call my dad. And he literally said, come on, man. You know this is a dad-free zone. And he was like, come on. I was like, no, seriously, you gotta. He's like, all right, well, if you wanna keep lying, then go to the principal's office. That's what he said to me. So I went to the principal's office, and when I got down there, I told the principal what was going on, and I was like, look, my mom is sick, so you gotta call my dad. And he was like, all right, and he told the teacher when he came down. And the teacher came out, and he was like, oh, Chris, I'm sorry, I apologize. You do have a dad. That was the weirdest fucking apology I ever got in my whole life. I didn't even know how to accept it. I said, thank you. It's cool, don't worry. He got fired 2 weeks later. Not because of that, because he called a whole class from black kids monkeys. Now, before I move on, let me explain. To be honest, I don't think he was being racist on purpose, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all. When he came in that classroom, we were acting like monkeys. There was no other way to put it. People were standing on the desk, dancing and shit. One kid actually threw human shit on the wall. I mean, we should have seen it coming. His name was Dirty Daryl. We should have known he was gonna do it. And when the teacher walked in, he wasn't being it. He just reacted. He couldn't help it. He walked in, said, Jesus Christ, you're all acting like a bunch of monkeys. Then everybody stopped, because we all knew something racist just happened, you know? Even Dirty Daryl, he slowly and dramatically dropped the shit out of his hand. But at that point, I knew I could get this teacher back. All I'm thinking is, I do have a dad. Fuck you, right? So I ran out of that classroom as fast as I could back to the principal's office, which means I briskly walked to the principal's office. And when I got there, they were doing principal office stuff. You know, they were typing, and they were on the computers and all that stuff. And so I screamed out, "He called us all monkeys!" And everybody stopped. Because they also knew something racist just happened. And the only white woman who worked there, she got up out of her desk, and she said, "Come here, little black boy." Which in hindsight, I realized that was pretty racist what she just did. But as a kid, I also knew you can only fight one racist battle at a time. You can't stack them, you know what I mean? So I think I deal with this one, I come back for this bitch later, you know what I mean? So she said, "So who called you all monkeys?" I said, "The white guy, Mr. Kushner, called us all monkeys." So they called him down, they fired him immediately. And then she went upstairs and she gave the whole classroom bananas. It was one of the best days. That joke was pretty racist. That joke was racist all around. On this topic of school. All right, just so y'all know, all right, look. When I was in school, I used to run a scam with my friend. Cause, all right, before I get to that, I was always fat. Like, I'm fat now, and I was always fat. I was never not fat, right? As a kid, though, I had like brothers. I had brothers and cousins, and all males. So I would come in the house sometimes, and we would just go at these like trials and feats of strength, where we would just do shit like just do push-ups for an hour. You know what I mean? Just to show how much more. Cause they would come in like, "Yo," my cousin would come in and say, like, "I did 10 push-ups." "You only did 10, I could do 20. I could do 40. Next thing you know, for 2 hours, we all just doing push-ups, you know what I mean? Because that's what dudes do, you just get competitive. So I was the most in-shape fat kid you ever will meet. Like, I was fast and everything. I was a good, in-shape fat dude, right? So the scam me and my friend would do is I would, like, race people for money, you know what I mean? Because they thought I was fat and I was an easy win. So what I would do is after school, I would sit outside on somebody's step and I would eat like a piece of chocolate cake. I went with chocolate cake because it's the messiest, you know what I mean? Honestly, I should have went with vanilla due to my complexion because it would show up better. But I never thought about that because I like chocolate, you know what I mean? So I would sit there and eat a chocolate cake real messy, let it get all over my face, and just sit there looking like a fat kid. I mean, that's what fat kids do, eat cake, you know what I mean? I would sit there dangling my legs, just enjoying my day. And my friend would come out and be like, "Yeah, man, so you can't beat me in a race. I don't even want to race you. You can't even beat big man over there." And I just gotta sit there like I don't know what's going on. "Who, fat dude?" And I would look up. Fucking shit all over my face. "Yeah, me." Then he'd be like, "Yeah, him right there, fat boy." I'm like, "What's going on?" He said, "Fat boy, you want to race?" "Yeah, I'll race." And then he'd be like, "Well, I bet you $2 fat boy will smoke you." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll race." You know, I sit there and cake all over my face doing we would race. And in the middle of the race, people would be like, "Damn, fat boy fast." And I would just smoke them. Then I would get the money, and me and my homie would go and split it up. Then I would go buy more candy. So it was a vicious cycle. It was a scam. It was like white men can't jump, but it was a fat kid. That's all it was. I was a piece of shit. All right, what is it? Let's see. All right, the next joke I'm gonna tell. Let's get a great stuff. All right, y'all know about Paula Deen, right? That if you don't know who Paula Deen is, she's a woman from down south, white woman, older white woman who cooks delicious black food. Like that's what she does. Spectacular. And she was in the news. She went to court, and they asked her in court, did she ever use the N-word? Now listen, I'm looking at a lot of white people out here. I know you all use the N-word. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Just move on, you know what I mean? You all use it. But if you go to court, just say fucking no. You know what I mean? Like, save yourself the trouble. And if you're not gonna say no, at least act like you feel bad about it when you say yes. This bitch didn't either, alright? They asked her, "Miss Paula Deen, have you ever used the N-word?" "Yup." Bitch, you never say yup in that situation. It's not a yup time. She didn't even finish. She didn't wait for him to finish. "Have you ever used it?" "Yup, yeah, yeah. That's me." And then after that, they said, "Well, Miss Paula Deen, why did you use the N-word?" She said, "Because I got robbed, and when I went home and told my husband, I used the N-word." And let's be real, some of y'all are like, that's wrong. Fuck that, let's be real. I don't care if I get robbed tonight, I don't give a fuck. If you ever get robbed, you want to call whoever fucking robs you a nigga. Like, that's how you feel inside. Like, I can get robbed tonight by an Asian Italian dude. You know what I'm gonna call my wife and say? "Babe, some Asian Italian nigga robbed me." Like, that's what I was saying. I don't give a fuck. don't feel like she was wrong. Okay, y'all remember Mel Gibson when he went crazy, he flipped out on his wife. He said, bitch, I hope you get raped by a pack of niggas. He was like, whoa, Mel. They felt bad. Like, Mel's racist. I was like, look, I don't, be real with you. I don't feel like Mel is racist against black people. He got his own issues with other people, but I think us, we're good with him. Because that argument, look, I don't know if y'all have a significant other, if you ever had anybody in life who you love, when you're arguing with them, it's not about race, color, or creed, it's about winning the argument. And when he said that, listen, people, he swung for the fence and hit a goddamn grand slam, all right? Let's be real. Look, I'm black and I've never heard of nor seen a pack of niggas before. But I promise you this, if a pack walked in right now, I'm going to the nearest exit. Fuck that. I don't trust a pack of niggas. Like if a pack of niggas was walking down the street and I seen a little kid, I would grab him and bring him with me. Come with me, who are you? Shut up, it's a pack of niggas coming. And they mean business. Oh, man. But is it bad that when I heard the statement of pack of niggas, I imagined the rolling ball from Indiana Jones 1? But it was all niggas. That's what I imagined. You know what made me the maddest about that? That made it sound like he literally answered the phone, that's the first thing he said out of his mouth. They never let you hear what she said to get him there. You don't start off at pack of niggas angry. You gotta build that up. You never fuck. I don't give a fuck how racist you are. If you got another racist friend and somebody step on his sneaker and he's a black dude and he said, hey, hope you get raped by a pack of niggas. You're like, oh, Bill, what the fuck, Bill? You gotta work after that, Bill. You can't open up with that type of anger. See, that bitch probably was messing with him all day, just calling and hanging up, saying goofy shit. You know what I mean? Mel, you know what I'm doing right now? I got a whole hot tub full of black dudes. About to fuck all of them. And they, bitch, oh my God, bitch, she got me again. Crusty bitch. Called him back, yeah, Mel. Danny Glover is way better than you. Bitch, you motherfucker. There's no need for that. Then he finally called her back. Hello? Yeah, bitch, I hope you get raped by a pack of niggas. Yeah, that's my turn, bitch. That's what I do. You didn't know she's recording, you know what I mean? Because, think of if y'all would have heard all that first shit leading up to that, I don't give a fuck who you are. You would have been at home like, I'm gonna be honest, I hope this bitch get raped by a pack of niggas too, you know what I mean? She got it coming. Let's end with something strong. All right, I don't know what the fuck that means. All right, I'm married. Like I said, I'm fucking married, and to a black woman, just so y'all know. She wasn't pregnant or nothing. I don't know why I did it. It was stupid, but overkill. That's what I think. It's overkill. I don't know who I was trying to impress. All right. No, like I'm married, and like I said, I was raised by like all men around me and shit. So. It's like I wanna, like, I'm not afraid to be on stage and do this shit, but I am terrified to walk in the house and give my wife flowers. I am terrified to be fucking romantic. That's real shit. I'm scared of it. It scared me because I was raised around like a fucking wolf. You know what I mean? My dad would come home, throw 3 pieces of meat in the house. Whoever got to him first ate. Whoever didn't had to eat the other brother. I didn't give a fuck. I ate 2 of my brothers. He had more. That's how I was raised, you know what I mean? So my wife, I'm scared I'm gonna walk in with a handful of flowers. She's gonna slap on my hand and call me a pussy. You know what I mean? That's how I was raised. Like, I don't know what women want. I don't know what y'all like. Like every time I go out to buy wine, I end up buying tequila. I don't know what the fuck women want. Do you know how bad, miss, I want to dress up like a fireman? Do you know how bad I want to do that shit? Just have my dick out? Because that's romantic, right? Once your dick is out, it's romantic. See, look, she's like, no, women don't like that. I don't know. So I just resorted to taking romantic dick pics. Somebody like, what the fuck is a romantic dick pic? All right, look, it's when you take a picture of your dick. But when you do it, you set a candle right next to it. And you put your balls in a glass of red wine. Like, that's I like to use a nice 78 Cabernet, because it's fucking... All right, look, that's my time. My name is Chris Cottage. Chris Cotton, everybody. Chris Cotton. You know somebody have fun on stage when they walk off laughing at their own dick pic joke.